I quit watching porn at 19, which is faster than 99% of the entire planet. Most never quit. Some quit, but they quit when they're like 40 and they just got no interest in it anymore. I quit after a 6-year addiction. So I was pretty badly addicted, right? Doing it 1, 2, 3 times a day. And I quit at 19. Here are my best tips. Okay, you follow these and you'll be ahead of most people. The first one is change your identity. If we ask your brain right now to describe your addiction, it would say, yeah, he's trying to quit porn, right? He's trying, but it's difficult. He's been addicted for years. He does it most days, but he's trying to quit, right? That's good, right? No, that's not good. Because in your head, you're still addicted to porn. Why don't you change that and just tell your brain that you've already quit, that you find porn boring, you find it weird, cringe, gay, even though it's not true. You may have just watched porn 5 minutes ago, right? But tell your brain you find it boring, you don't like it, you've not watched it in years, and you do not have an addiction. It's a complete lie. This is not an overnight fix. But just tell your brain that over the next few weeks. Tell it 1,000 times that you don't like porn. It's boring, it's weird. All things that are true, okay? You don't even enjoy it. Even if you do, you don't even enjoy it, all this, all that, right? And then eventually, within a few weeks or whenever, your brain will get so sick of you saying this same thing that it will just accept it. Your brain will change, your identity has changed to someone who does not like porn. And then, the next time you get an urge, your brain's going to be like, I'm not watching that, it's weird, it's gay. I don't watch porn. It'll be weird for you to watch it, which creates more resistance for watching it. So the chance of you watching it has gone significantly down because you've told yourself you don't like it. Even if it wasn't true, your brain has now accepted it. Your brain's thought, he's told me the same thing 1,000 times every single day for weeks that he doesn't like porn. It must be true. And then your brain has accepted it, okay? So never tell yourself, oh, I'm trying to quit. You've already quit, okay? Just lie to yourself, okay? Imagine 2 guys going to a party. They're both alcoholics. The first guy gets offered a drink and he says, sorry, I'm trying to quit, okay? The second guy gets offered a drink and he says, sorry, I don't drink, okay? It's not true. He drank the night before, but he's told everyone, he's told himself, I don't drink. The first guy who says, I'm trying to quit, gets offered a drink 10 minutes later from everyone saying, oh, just have a drink, what are you doing? And he gets the most drunk out of everyone that night. The second guy does not get pestered for the rest of the night. He doesn't drink. He goes home sober. He has a good sleep. Because he said, I don't drink. He's not trying to quit. He just doesn't drink. So people assume he's religious. He just doesn't drink. He don't like it, whatever. But he doesn't get offered. He doesn't get pestered. He does not drink. And he does not fail on his goal. You're not trying to quit porn. You've already done it. The next tip I'll give you is the most effective way to overcome urges. Now, people seem to think it's meditation or using willpower. Well, if you use willpower, it does drain, you know. You don't just stay here for willpower the whole day. It drains. So you try and resist porn for 10 minutes. It goes from there to there, your willpower. Another 10 minutes, and then another 10 minutes. Within 30 minutes, your willpower has pretty much gone to zero. Your discipline, whatever you want to call it. And then at that point, when you've got no discipline left, you obviously give in and you relapse, okay? Even though you use willpower, it drains, okay? And then you relapse. You feel shit about it. Your willpowers don't go back up for the rest of the day. It stays there. So the chance of you relapsing and again and again and again is so much higher. So do not use willpower. How do you overcome urges? The best way, okay, scientifically proven, whatever, it works with 100% of people, is through action, by getting up and moving. If you're in bed in the morning, the time you're used to watching porn, in the bed you're used to watching porn, your brain's thinking, oh look, he's going to watch porn again, right? Obviously, because you're in bed at the same time. If a fat guy was on a diet, but he was in a chocolate factory, his brain wouldn't be thinking, oh, he's on a diet, we're not eating anything. It would think, oh, look, there's chocolate. We always eat chocolate. Make him hungry so he eats some, okay? You're in bed at the same time every day where you're used to watching porn. Your brain's thinking, oh, he's going to jack off now. So it's going to make you more horny, give you mental fantasies, and help you out, all right? It's trying to help you, okay? But if you got up and moved and went for a shower, went for a walk, just left the house, before you've even put your shoes on, the urge is 90% gone, right? Because your brain has now understood, oh look, we're not watching porn, we're leaving the house, right? We're not watching porn outside, we're not a weirdo, we're not going to the gym and watching it. Give him some energy, give him some testosterone, but take away the horniness, okay? Because we don't need it right now. Your brain wants to help you if you let it. Action solves urges. Now, next tip I'll give you is make your sessions fast, because from watching this video, I've got the best advice on the internet about quitting porn, but you're not just going to quit from now. So the next time you watch porn, make your sessions fast. Now, People seem to think one relapse is the same as one relapse. What do I mean? Well, if you spend 30 minutes watching porn, okay, that's not the same as watching porn for 3 minutes, okay? With the 3 minutes, you obviously save time, so you're going to go to bed earlier, most likely, get a better sleep. But also, you're not going to feel as much of a loser and guilty, okay? Because if you spend 30 minutes or an hour watching porn, you just feel dirty, like a degenerate. When it's over, you wish you could have just done it in 30 seconds and had it done with. The pleasure is the exact same. 3 hours and 30 minutes, 3 hours and 3 minutes is the exact same pleasure, okay? And with this version, you just feel like a loser. When you feel like a loser, what do? You eat junk food, you play video games, and you watch porn, because that's what losers do. If you never felt like a loser, you wouldn't watch porn or do these activities. So when you spend all this time watching porn before bed, you've gone to bed sleep deprived, feeling like a loser, and it's the same feeling you get. You wake up the next day, think back to the night before, you're tired, you feel guilty, you feel shameful, thinking, why on earth did I do that? What a loser you were. Let's just watch porn again to make myself feel better. And the spiral continues. If you just spent 30 seconds or as fast as you can to watch porn, you just decided, I'm going to watch it today, whatever, cool. Do it fast. Make it feel like it's something productive. Do it as fast as you can so you're not sleep deprived, so you don't waste time. And most importantly, so you don't feel like a loser. Because if you do, you're going to end up relapsing again and again and again. Okay? Just make the sessions fast. Now, one more thing I'm going to tell you. That's it for the tips. But what is going to happen if you keep watching porn for the rest of your life? If you never quit, porn's not that bad. It's everyone does it. Prostate cancer reduces that. If you believe all that shit, what's going to happen if you keep watching it? Well, you're going to be a loser. You're going to hate yourself. You're going to know you're a loser. Probably get no girls, no confidence, anxiety, all these bad things. But the main one for me was you're going to be a cuck, a C-U-C-K. Now, a cuck is when a man enjoys watching his woman, his wife, his partner, be sexual with another man, right? I'll just let that sit for a second. If you've ever been to a hotel room, there's always a chair in the corner facing the bed, okay? The cook sits in the chair, the husband, whilst his wife's in bed with another man sexually. It's disgusting. He watches, he enjoys it. Yeah, it's not nice. This is what happens. You can look it up if you don't believe me. I understand if you don't. It's fucking disgusting. This is what happens when you watch too much porn. How? Well, what is porn? It is you in the corner watching through a screen the girl you wish you could be with, the girl you've chosen for the video, whatever. You wish you're with her. Be sexual with another man, right? You're doing the same thing, okay? The wife, the woman you want, essentially is with another man, and you're in the corner enjoying it. So you're telling your brain, I want her. I obviously can't get her because I'm not good enough. He can, but I'm the loser, so I can watch, okay? I'll never be involved. I'll just be the watcher. And eventually your brain will be like, all right, we're never getting involved. We're always the watcher. Let's start enjoying this, okay? You're going to start enjoying watching more than being involved. That's when you become a cuck. Because when you get a wife, if you do, addicted to porn, it's very slim, you do. But if you do, you'll get the thought of her being with another man. Because your brain has been conditioned for years that you're not the guy who gets involved, you're a loser. You're the one who you sits and watches. You enjoy that more than being involved. And the same emotions are going to arise when you're with your wife. So I hope you don't get to that point. I didn't. Thank God I didn't. And I pray you never do. Just keep that in your mind, okay? The next time you want to watch porn for 5 hours, just don't be a cock, okay? I hope this video helped. Please subscribe if you did in any way, and goodbye. By the way, no pressure, but under this video is my paid porn quitting secrets course. It just helps you quit porn faster, supports me. So once you feel like you trust me enough, you can check it out. There's a massive discount going on right now. So if you're interested, I'd do it now. And once you buy it, by the way, I'm going to give you a free bonus section, which teaches you how to speak to girls, which becomes a lot easier when you quit porn.